All right. That looks a lot better. So, sorry for starting a little late. I tried to stream a little earlier at the top of the hour, about 10 minutes ago. And we had some issues with with audio. So things were very low. Shuffled some stuff around, and it seems like we're on track now. So excellent. All right. So yeah, this is going to be a continuation of what we did last week. Last week we designed a custom material based off of a photograph in Substance 3D Sampler. And today I'm going to use that in a stager, Substance 3D stager composition. So I've got a new stager project right here. Let's go ahead and get it going. I think my cat's gonna join us, which is just great. Hello, Julian. How are you? Hi, Po. Hi. Hi. Do you want to come here? No? Do you want to come here? Argentina. Yeah, I'm in Colorado in the United States. And so is my cat. Are you gonna yell at me the whole time? Yeah? Okay. So cat's gonna join in. Alright, let's see here. So what I'm looking for, I wanna do something a little abstract. I'm gonna use a cube, I think. So let's drag a cube onto my stage here. And let's go ahead and scale. I want to make sort of like a flat surface, so I'm going to scale this back a bit. A nice thick wall. Rotate it. So something like that. Let's get that kind of dead center here. There we go. So that's pretty good. So last time, as I mentioned, we used Substance 3D Sampler to create this blood red stone SBSAR file. I'm going to drag that into my project materials right here. And that should add it in as an asset. There we go. So there's my blood red stone. You can see not in use. And I designed this based off of a photograph of a tile that I took from inside my home. So what I'm gonna do, I want this blood red stone to apply. Oops, gotta use the right tools here. To apply to my cube. There we go. So that's what it kind of looks like. If you saw my stream last week, which was at a different time, just because I had some issues with streaming in the morning, just because of stuff going around, conflicts and so forth. You can see here, if I turn on ray tracing, get a good feel for what this actually kind of looks like. Let's change my environmental lighting. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Undo, Command Z. There we go, environmental lights. So these things always trip me up, these environmental stages. It sets up a bunch of cameras and everything. That's not really what I want. I just want some environmental lights. Let's see. It's 3 point. That might look pretty good. Yeah. So So here we got a backlight, we've got a fill light, key light, and our environmental light. And yeah, sometimes it's good to look at it far off. Oh, I don't need my timeline on. I'm not going to do any animation with this content. So let's just pull that back. And you can turn any of these lights off if you think they're being a bit distracting, right? Just toggle the visibility on and off. You can take the intensity down and all the rest. So let's have a look here. It's not exactly what I want. So it's really kind of small. Let's go ahead and change my material settings for this. We got repeat 1-1. You can see the name of it here, Blood Red Stone. And let's actually bump up that resi. And we can pull the repetition up more so it's a bit more interesting. There we go. That's more what I'm looking for. Cool. There's my blood red stone wall. And what I've done is I've gathered a 3D model to use from Adobe Stock, actually. Adobe Stock has 3D models, and they've also got free 3D models. So you can get models from just about anywhere. I can't remember. I think it's this one right here. So I'm looking off screen at my downloads. Yeah. And I've got this OBJ file right here. Human right hand OBJ. Let's go ahead and import. There we go. Cool. So what I want to make is like a almost look like a fossil inside of here, right? So it's already kind of looking pretty good. Human right hand. You can see there it's just sort of like overlaying on top of it. Before I actually make any changes to this, and actually let's get rid of this material. So it's just white. And what I'm going to do is make some positioning and scaling adjustments and things like that here. There we go. That's about as big as I want it. And I can close this stuff now. Cool. Yeah, so everyone in the chat, are you all using Substance 3D stuff to create with? And if so, what? What are you doing? I could ask the same thing of my cat. What are you doing, cat? All right, so I want to take this guy and we are going to change the rotation a bit and the positioning. My cat's in a box over there. He's jumping around. He really wants to hang out today with all of you. So, lucky. All right, now I could use the same material, right? Just pop it right on there and then make some adjustments to it. So let's try that first. And we'll see kind of what we got going here. And I did not go and expose very much of this. So yeah, let's use a different material altogether. It's not gonna look quite right. So I'm gonna go to my default materials here. There's a marble. It's kind of like bone, right? But I bet we can actually do some stuff inside of this particular Carrara marble material to change how it looks. Let's have a peek down here. So we do have some presets. We got the default light veins. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Spots and ice. I like veins. Light veins is pretty cool. Let's change this up a bit. Marble roughness, veins density. We can change the color of the veins. Maybe I'll make them a little more kind of yellow, orange. I think my cat's trying to escape now. There's no escape, buddy. Yeah, you can change the overall marble color. I'm gonna make it a bit more reddish orange. So it goes a bit along with the material that we created last week out of the tile. And there we go, that looks pretty good. Go ahead and save this. Let's call it hand SSG. Pretty good. Let's wrap up that save. There we go. And turn on the ray tracing to see kind of how this appears. It's very oh, what am I trying to say? Very light. It's way too light. I want to do some different stuff with the lighting here. But first, let's go ahead. I've got two objects. Let's group them together. So now I've got a group. I can name this hand. And inside of that group are my different little primitives and models and things like that. So that gives me some stuff to do here. Like, I can move the entire group all at once. What's up, Po? What's up? Hi. Cat. Hi. Come here. No? You gotta, okay. They act like they want you to pick them up, but then they back off when you actually try to do it. You can yell at me all you want. Yeah. Well. Let's see what else we can do with this cube. So go to my object properties here. Go to width and height. We got depth, bevel. That's kind of fun. Change the radius. Oops. Oh, that's bizarre, isn't it? There we go. 1 centimeter. See how that looks. Hey, Po, what's up? I would like to move this hand sort of a bit more into what we've got going on here, you know? see if I can't do that.
Cries of sorrow. Cries of anguish. Cries of utter despair.
Unfortunately, I've lost the thumb. But,
I would press them to my ear.
can make some adjustments to this and maybe get it back.
Cherish their frozen bite.
Look at that. There's my thumb back. Cool. That looks pretty good. Okay. Let's just save it like that. And yeah, I'm not digging the color at all when we turn on the ray tracing. And that should probably do with these lights. Ah, there we go. Look at that. So now it's very much kind of lit from the top. Although it's still not great. You can take the intensity down. Although I like the shadows, you know? Try some different lighting. And I'm doing this with ray tracing on so that I can best see the results of this lighting, right? Some studio lighting. Not a lot of people on the chat right now. Actually, that looks pretty good. Just tweaking the perspective here to get an interesting look at the whole thing. Save. don't know. The lighting is just like not super great for me. Toggle some of these on and off to see exactly what we got going on. Fill light, I probably don't really want. Just taking the intensity of my environmental light down a little bit. And it's like, well, maybe we should put the backlight back on. I don't know. This might work. Looks pretty good. All right. So what we're going to do now is render this guy. Now, when I render this, right, Stager is not yet Apple Silicon native, which means it's doing emulation for all this. So hopefully they change that very soon. But as of now, that's how it is. So we're gonna use ray tracing. For preset, I'm gonna go with high. Full resolution, let's render. So yeah, sometimes it affects my camera and my stream and OBS when I do things like this. It gets kind of stuttery. You know what I think I'm gonna have to do? I think I'm gonna have to, for this stream. Oh, my cat is going nuts. For this stream, I think what I'm going to do is go back to nighttime. Because I've got too much stuff going on during the day. And that would allow me to concentrate a bit more, dedicate a little more time to what we're doing here. So there we are. Anyway, a shorter stream today, which is fine. I'm very busy, so I got a lot of stuff going on. But I wanted to follow up with last week's work in Substance 3D Sampler and put it into use in Stager in a little composition like this. I'm thinking maybe next week we actually pull this into Photoshop and do some stuff with it. That's what I'm thinking right now. But we'll see. Anyhow, very quiet chat today. And I am gonna sign off as this renders, because we don't want to wait around for like 10-15 minutes while this render happens. I'll post the render up on Behance when it's done. All right, cool. Thanks, everyone. Goodbye for now.
Show.